All right, for my videographer, this is Unit Test Review Part 1. Unit Test Review Part 1. Now, all of you sitting out there in the classroom, you ought to have the fill in the blank, and it should be, say, Review for Unit Test 1450 to 1750 Part 1. That's where we are right now. All right, so look at number. Now again, this is going to be a review. I'm not going to go through and teach all 9 of these sections again. That's a pretty big honking long unit. So this, when you study, and you had better study for this, this test is challenging. I'm going to give you some tips at the end of the review for things to do for the test. You need to go through each one of those sections. Use this as your guide. Okay, here's the big idea on here. Then there's 5 or 6 facts under each one of these. So you need to study both together on this. And if you know everything in that part 1 through 9, you'll ace this test. I mean, 100 would not a problem at all. All right, look at number 1. The name of this unit is Global Interaction. Global Interaction. That's the name of the unit. So you write that down there. All right. Number 2, the nickname for this unit is, oh, I know what the nickname is. Really? What is it? Well, Early Modern. The nickname is Early Modern. That's right. Good job. Thank you. All right. This is my special guest. Remember I told you I had a special guest flying in? This is him right here. This is the only way I could think to Socratic. I hate being the show up here, so I thought I'd bring in someone else. Oh yeah, let's get started. Okay, here we go. All communication exchanged occurred via what kind of voyages? Transoceanic. That's right, transoceanic. Good job. Thank you. All right. The main innovations that made transoceanic possible were, what were there? There's a bunch of them. Let me see. A compass. They had to have a compass. That's right. Compass is one of them. What's another? That thing where you know what latitude you are. Well, the Muslims had it and just really did cool stuff. Astrolabe. That's right, the astrolabe. Woo! What else? Revised maps. Very good. How come your mouth moves when you talk? I don't know. Revised maps for the letter C. The next one, any others, can you think? No, that's all I know. Okay. Innovation in ship design. Innovation in ship design. You just don't want me to explain all that, did you? No. Innovation in ship design and knowledge of wind and sea. Oh, I know. What? Currents. That's right. Currents. Knowledge of wind and sea currents. All right, number 5. The greatest Chinese maritimer was Admiral, I don't know, Zheng He. Zhenhe. Zhenhe. It was Chinese. That's right. Thank you. Okay. The country that actually had schools for exploration was Portugal. That's right, Portugal. You're doing pretty good. Thank you. What are you? I'm a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Sorry. All right. Some places that didn't change much during this area were, I don't know, Polynesia. Oh, that's a hard word to spell. Polynesia. And Oceania. What? Oceania. What is that? It's basically Australia. Oh. Why did they just say Australia? Because they like to say Oceania. How do you spell it? Ocean, I-A. Oh. All right, that's review for part one. Now remember, it took a whole hour to go through part one. We did that in 5 minutes and 22 seconds. So that's not all of part one. Will you quit putting my head down? Sorry. That is not all of part one. I mean, you got to know part one a whole lot more than just what we went over. Okay, I think they got it. Okay. Let's go to part two. Okay. Part two. I just said that. I know. Even though there were now a new network of trade, the Atlantic trade, older markets continue to grow. Okay, but I use the word flourish. Well, what's wrong with grow? Not a thing. Put grow down. Okay. The most valuable thing taken from the Americas was gold, but mainly copper. No, not copper. No. No. Silver. Silver. Silver's right. Number 3, private individuals started exploring with the conception of some kind of companies. Did it have to do anything with the king and queen? No, they were totally separate from the king and queen. Joint stock companies. That's right, joint stock companies. We got to give you a name. Okay. Number 4, you got to give me a name later. Okay. The main reason joint stock companies did so well was due to, I don't know, limited. That's the first word, limited. Limited liability. That's right, limited liability. What does that mean? All right, you can't lose anything more than you invest. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. All right, the universal currency during this era was the yen. No, not the yen. Huh. Penny. No. Peso. Peso what? I don't know. Peso de ocho. Oh. Peso de ocho, number 5. The country that was stockpiling the most silver was Tohoka. Tohoka's not a country. Oh. No. China. China. Remember all the money was going to China? They were buying stuff from China, porcelain, silk, that kind of stuff, but they would never buy anything else. Why not? They didn't want anything from Western Europe. Oh. So they got a bunch of silver. Bunch of silver. In China. All right. All countries wanted to set up a monopoly in the Indian Ocean trade, but no one could do it. The best they could do was to set up... What are you looking at me for? Trading post... Empires! That's right, trading post empires. The triangular trade pattern in which a ship goes to Africa, the Americas, and Europe, and the ship never sails empty is called what? Oh, I always get this and the Columbian Exchange confused. That's right, but think triangular trade. 3 places. Columbian Exchange only went 2 places. Oh, Europe to the Americas, Americas to Europe. This triangular trade went 3 places. And what was it called? Atlantic System! That's right, the Atlantic System. All right, that is part 2. Again, have this beside your notes when you're going over part 2 and look at each one of them. All right, let's go to part 3. Okay. The system where mainly animals and disease go to the Americas from Europe and food from the Americas to Europe is called what? The Atlantic System. No, it's not the Atlantic System. Don't yell at me. The Atlantic System is the same thing as triangular trade. 3 places in the Atlantic System. This one only had 2. What's it called? The Columbian Exchange. Columbian Exchange. So those 2 are different? Yes, they are different. different things went on them, and they stopped at different places. Oh, then they ought to have two different names. They do have two different names. One is the Columbian Exchange, one is the Atlantic System. Oh. Number 2, Europeans. Farming, what are you laughing at? Europeans farming in the Americas didn't care about the land. Well, that wasn't nice. I know. Didn't care about the land and thought they would never run out of it. So this led to problems. Well, I bet it would. One of the problems was, no clue, deforestation. What does that mean? They cut down all the trees. Why? To make room for plantations, for sugarcane plantations, tobacco plantations. Oh. And letter B, what happens when you cut down the trees? Trees are gone? Yeah. Yes, the trees are gone, but what's the result of the trees being gone? They're not there anymore? No. Soil depletion. Soil depletion. You're funny. Number 3, the religion of Islam is divided into 2 main sections, and these 2 main sections are Presbyterian and Methodist? No. Shia. How do you spell that? S-H-I-A, and not the moon, but stars? No. Planet? No. Sun. Sunni? Yes, Sunni. Sunni. Shia and Sunni. All right. Number 4. However, there is also... What are you doing? Nothing. However, there is also a lesser division called... No clue. Sufism. S-U-F-I-S-M. Sufism. Look at your notes about Sufism. You need to know about that. Shia and Sunni were the main ones, but there was a syncretic religion that evolved into Sufism. It's in your notes. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. How do you know? I'll put it there. Okay. No. Okay. All right. The authority of the Catholic Church was questioned during the Protestant? Right. Reformation? Right. That's right. Protestant Reformation. The leader of the Protestant Reformation was Donald Trump? No, not Donald Trump. Just don't get political. Okay. Martin Luther. Martin Luther. Is that where Martin Luther King Jr. got his name from? Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. Both men did cool things. Cool. His writings are called the Bible? No. Martin Luther did not write the Bible. He found 95 things he said the church was doing wrong. 95 theses? That's right. 95 theses. What you doing? Changing papers. Why don't you use your other hand? It's kind of busy right now. Number 8, the Catholic Church responded to this with the Council of Trent. Council of Trent. C-O-U-N-C-I-L of Trent. The Council of Trent did 2 things. Oh boy! 1 said the New World inhabitants should be converted to Islam. No. New World, the Americas. Christianity? That's right, Christianity. Because the Spaniards are there. And letter B, reform some of the things it had been doing. You seem to be rushing a little bit. I have to be. I'm about out of time for this segment. Quit talking to me. All right, we're going to end this now. This segment, part 1. We just got through with part 1, and we come right back with part 2.